Hey guys, hey, how you guys are doing? I'm burning up. I just got back from the gym. Um, as you could probably tell as how nasty and sweaty I happen to be and itchy. I'll have to go take a bath here in a minute. Lord, with some Epsom salts. I feel pretty good. I had 9 hours of sleep, so I think that had a lot to do with it. I just probably am not sleeping enough, and the dogs wake me up at a certain time in the afternoon, and so do unfortunately, my bowels wake me up at a certain time every day. So no matter what, I have to get up and go to the bathroom. Like it doesn't matter if I want to or not. Like it's a every day, same time, same bat channel, same guano. But yeah, so I think I just needed some extra sleep, and I think me and my baby watched Up last night, and of course it made me cry. And I haven't really had a good cry in a while. The new medicine I take doesn't, Yuki, stop, um, doesn't really allow me to release, which is why I think I have like the only real, how can I put it? The only real emotion I'm able to share, and that I feel more frequently, is just frustration and being mad. Because I'm so itchy. I'm sorry, guys. Because I'm used to being able to cry, and being able to cry is a huge release for me. So for me not to be able to just, you know, do that is an issue. It's just something I got to talk about. You know, this is my life right now. Like this is right here. This is my life. I go to the gym, I eat, I watch movies and stuff with my baby. I talk to people upon occasion. I'm dealing with, back and hip and joint issues, but this is what my channel, this is the part of my journey I'm in. And it's not exciting, and it's not super motivational at the moment, and it's probably boring. But I'm going to continue to make videos because I get to watch these when, better days or when worse days come along, and then I see, okay, well, 2 weeks ago wasn't so bad, you'll get back to that. Or, when I'm manic, you do know that you're going to crash in a few days. So it just helps me along the way when I feel really helpless to go back and be like, that was your regain, and you lost that. And that was you kicking ass at the gym every day. Like, so this week, I believe, I went 6 days. 6 days this week to the gym. I want to say yes. Either 5 or 6. I'll have to look it up later. But I want to say 6 because I did 6 last week as well. And had one, I think Wednesday was my actual rest day where I didn't do a damn thing besides just sit in this chair. Yeah, I'm doing really good. My mother-in-law and I went through a whole big bunch of clothes, of hers and mine, that, mine are a little different because some of them have stains and stuff like that, because I keep clothes forever. Like, this shirt I got like 2 or 3 years ago, and now I'm finally being able to wear it. So like, I keep clothes. I'm a clothes hoarder, I guess, but it's because, number one, I don't buy a whole lot, rarely ever, and now is where the point to, I'm willing to let go of my bigger clothes because I'm not going to allow myself to get back in them. So, before, I've let go, it was a process. I let go of everything above, 3 and above. Now it's time for me to get rid of the 2s and, some of the extra larges and the 1Xs. But mostly just the 1Xs and 2s. I have, squirreled away. So for me, that's a big step for me, is to get rid of stuff that I that's too big for me. But like I said, you can't really donate clothes that have stains on them, and I've used shout out and stuff like that, so those will just be, just given away to the group that I belong to and see if anybody wants. So it's not like they're huge stains; they're just like little, every once in a while little stains. But I'm not putting that up. And then the other stuff, like I want to put it all on Poshmark. It's having to hang it up, take a picture, put it on Poshmark, and then people can haggle you, and I'm so not in the mood for that. Like, will you take $12? It's listed. Like, that's just listed. So I'm not really want to haggle. But I don't want to do eBay either. So I just want to make enough money off the clothes that I bought over the past couple of years that are still good quality clothes, because they're not garbage. They don't have holes in them or anything. That I have, that I can help replenish my wardrobe, because it's getting slim pickings, especially in the leggings department with my leggings for my gym clothes. Slim pickings. And of course, they're not having anything pretty. Like, there's not a whole lot of pretty stuff yet, and I don't know if it's just Yuki. Stop it. I don't know if it's because it's not really summertime yet, but I would think during the springtime they would have a lot of pastels and that kind of stuff. And now we're getting into summer, so we want capris and we want stuff that breathes, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping in the next couple of months before I go overseas to find a bunch of leggings and stuff that fit and keep my meats in. Like, I wore the ones from Walmart today that have the little rainbow on the side. Like, here, hold on. That little rainbow on the side. And there's no way that it was going to keep my meats in, so it didn't. So I did like 30 minutes on the elliptical, with it maxed out on resistance and on height. So that was a big deal for me. I really enjoyed it. Then I went and did a whole bunch of stuff in the other room. I've been working a lot on my ankle stabilization, because that is a weak area for me, and hip stabilization. I would like to walk without a limp. I'm constantly checking the position of my hip and the position of my back and the position of my feet, because I tend to work out, and when I work out, like, my legs will bow a different way or my foot will turn to the side, and it's really important for me to keep an eye on those, because that does damage my body further. And I talked about going to a chiropractor before with my physical therapist, and the problem with going to a chiropractor is, as soon as they align you, you get up and start moving around and doing your normal stuff, and your body goes right back out of alignment. So he's like, there's no point in aligning you, and then as soon as you get up and twist and move and get down and whatever, all those places that just got fixed will eventually just go right back, and that's why people have to continue to keep going. But I think just to align, like, my hips and stuff and my back would probably feel good at least once. And I have never, ever in my entire life had a massage. Never. I mean, I'm sure you can understand why, but I've never had a massage. I've always thought that, having somebody, like, really get in there and get out all the knots and stuff in my back, it's kind of an intimacy thing, trusting somebody enough to touch me. But I think I'm getting to that point to where, I think it would be more beneficial for me to get massages every once in a while, just to kind of clean out the lymphatic system, and help with a lot of knots and joint and stuff issues. So that would be something that I can save up some money for, is going to a chiropractor. Yeah, so pretty much that's all I'm doing right now, is that I'm going to be squirreling money away off for some better clothing, some, I'd like to get a massage done, and I'd like to get a couple sessions with a chiropractor. And I think all those things are obtainable goals. You just have to scroll. You have to be willing to not go out and eat. You have to be willing to, like, not buy garbage. And that is one of my biggest downfalls, is that I'll buy garbage. So that is where I am exceeding right now, is that if I don't have it, I can't eat it. So that is one thing I will do, is that not picking anything up, then I can't eat it, now can I? Nope. So I really appreciate you guys for being here and being sweet to me and always being there when I need somebody to talk to. I appreciate that. Lately, my brain has been in a really bad place, and I have had a lot of paranoia and feel incredibly alone. Just like people don't understand, or people are tired of me, or I'm boring, or I'm not a good friend. It's just, there's a lot of mental stuff that's going on with me, and it's still telling me that maybe I should just continue to hide for a while, just to continue to just wall myself off until things get better with my head. It's just, I'm not doing so good in that area, and I think that's probably the best thing that I can do, is continue to talk to my psychiatrist, continue to talk to therapy, make sure that I'm going to the gym, make sure that I'm getting enough sleep, getting enough food, and that's it. That's all I can really do. So I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, and I do mean wonderful, day, no matter where the hell you happen to be on in the world. If you have not subscribed to my channel, there's a little red button down there. You can go clicky clicky, and then right beside of it is a bell. If you'll click that, it gives you options to whether or not you want to see all of my stuff that comes up, my live feeds, every notification, like when I put stuff on the community tab, or a new video that comes out every day or whatever. Or you can click it where occasionally, which means occasionally you might see something from me, or I don't even know why you'd click it if you didn't want to see anything. So yeah, that didn't make any sense. So then why be subscribed? That don't make no damn sense. So I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I'm exhausted. I need to go make a protein shake. I will talk to you again very, very, very soon. Mwah. Bye.